Let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE that just closed. Of course, local investors digesting the SA Reserve Bank's latest decision. That's cutting the interest rates by 25 basis points, with the repo rate now standing at 7%. Looking at how the JSE has performed on the day, the all share not so good, declining by 0.8%. That largely coming from the Resources 10 complex, which has nosedived more than 4%. Quite significant there. Industrial 25 edging lower by 0.33%, but backing that trend is the Financial 15 extending the gains that we had seen yesterday, climbing almost 0.9%. Let's take a look at the market stateside, and of course lots that markets are sifting through over there, including the Fed's interest rate decision last night, where they kept interest rates steady. It was not a unanimous decision, as we saw with the SARB today. We also do have, of course, D-Day is tomorrow, the hard deadline for U.S. tariffs, the 1st of August, that is coming tomorrow. And a majority of countries have actually not clinched a deal with the U.S. We also do have big tech earnings coming through. We had Microsoft and Meta beating on estimates for the second quarter. Of course, tomorrow we have Apple and Amazon. The S&P 500 up by almost 0.1%. The tech-heavy Nasdaq with an uptick of more than 0.5%, and the Dow declining by almost 0.33%. Let's check in on the markets across the Atlantic. Not looking good there. A sea of red, with the CAC 40 leading those losses with a loss just shy of 1%. The DAX edging lower by more than 0.75%, and the FTSE 100 relatively flat, 0.04% below that flat line. Let's take a look at the currency scene and start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. A lot of pressure on the rand. Of course, yesterday it was just below 18 rand against the US dollar, now firmly above that 18 rand level against the greenback. The local unit against the pound at 23 rand 97, and against the euro at 20 rand 73. Let's take a look at the other currency pairs, starting off with the euro dollar at 1.14, the pound dollar at 1.32, and the yen weakening there just below 151 against the US dollar.